Arcane Waters, a new MMORPG for PC, will release on the 15th of November into early access. You'll be taking charge of a farm, craft your own equipment to fight tougher enemies on land, or explore as well as battle pirates and sea monsters at, you guessed it, the sea. I am Dorian the Explorer, and in this video I will tell you all you need to know about the upcoming game Arcane Waters, from the pricing model and the first steps of the game, to the multiplayer functions like PvP and trading. We'll be starting off with the pricing model. Arcane Waters will be available for a one-time purchase for $20 without any extra costs planned like a subscription fee. Although an in-game shop is quite possible, focusing on cosmetics only. According to the developer Black Mammoth Games, they will not implement buyable game advantages, so no pay-to-win elements whatsoever. After purchasing and starting the game, you will be creating your character with the choice of up to 8 different professions. These professions influence your progress with your life skills like farming or with your combat skills. Picking a farmer, for example, gives you 1 perk point in the farmer skill tree, but more on that later. A big part of Arcane Waters is the farming you'll be doing on your own plot of land. On this land, you'll not only harvest but are provided with a home you can design and decorate to your liking. Getting the furniture for this house is not cheap, so you'll be in need of some money. Planting crops, watering and selling them on the market is one way to obtain golden riches. The others can be found in the outside world. Leaving the safety of your own home can be done in 2 ways, by foot or by ship. The latter is your main way to explore new islands, encountering NPCs with quests, and to obtain new resources you can sink pirate ships or kill sea monsters. You yourself can sink as well, of course, again in 2 ways. Either your hull gets destroyed or your food resources are depleted. The former is represented in the manpower in the upper left corner, or your health bar above your ship, while the latter is dropping by simple traveling, again represented in the upper left corner. These rations can be replenished when getting close to a harbor, so exploring and finding new islands is the best way to keep exploring and finding new islands. Quite philosophical actually. Your ship is equipped with 5 different types of cannons and a short dash to avoid incoming fire. These cannons can be managed with the 1 to 5 keys on your keyboard, each with their own cooldown. Sinking other pirate ships as well as taking down enemies on land provides you with resources which you can use for trading or crafting, but more on that later. First we will take a look at the combat on land. Arcane Waters uses an active time system with skills you can unlock and use with the 1 to 5 keys, and 3 stances you can switch on the fly with the F1 to F3 keys. These stances change the damage you'll receive as well as deal, with a defensive stance making you much tankier but also make your attacks as effective as hitting a target with a wet noodle, while the aggressive stance provides you with a higher damage input as well as output. The skills you can use not only have their own effects like a burning debuff, but also affect the time between your actions. Using a basic attack will leave the next action not far behind, with the blue bar indicating the time to your next action. While a special skill, like the burning sword, lets you sit out quite a long time. Through winning fights, sinking pirates, exploring new islands, harvesting crops, and many other measures, you'll gain experience points, and after reaching a threshold you can level up, providing you with a talent point you can use to obtain better perks. These perks give you the choice to focus on one specific area like the farming, seafaring or combat. For example, in the sharpshooting corner of the talent tree you can pick up a perk which gives you the chance to shoot a bullet that ricochets between enemies, hitting 2 opponents simultaneously, making any solo gameplay much easier. Speaking of solo gameplay, this is an MMORPG. Well, it's maybe lacking the massively part of MMO, you can see up to 50 people at a time, but Arcane Waters has a bunch of multiplayer features like trading, crafting and PvP. The trading part can be done via an auction house on which you can buy and sell any goods you find, as well as your crafted items. To craft these you not only need the regions but also recipes you can find during your travels. As mentioned, the peaceful trading is not the only direct interaction you can have with other players. The arena blackboard offers you various types of maps you can travel to for currently either a capture the flag mode or a MOBA style sea fight, during which you need to fight through enemy players, minions and shooting turrets to take down the enemy's main harbor. And that's it. That's all you need to know about Arcane Waters, a new MMORPG already visible on the horizon. What a great pun. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing and clicking the like button down below for more videos like this one. I thank you all for watching and wish you a great day or evening.